What is up, you bunch of Americana bastards? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and welcome everybody to another INDYCAR diecast review provided by my good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to use that promo code OBBYT to get $6 off the shipping on your next purchase, and that's practically free when you order cars $30 or more. So definitely getting your bang for the buck right there as we're getting around Memorial Day weekend, and what more better time to review Memorial Day weekend with some some very patronizing IndyCars, and this one in particular looks really darn cool, and it is going to be on a car that looks very familiar to this year's car. This is on J.R. Hildebrand's 2022, what was it, Homes for the Troops, ABC Supply Company. Yes, they have returned Chevrolet Dallara for AJ Foyt Racing. Now, I never thought I would see those three things come back. J.R. Hildebrand, ABC Supply Company, and an AJ Foyt racing car. Like, what the fuck, man? This is so cool. I mean, like, come on. Like, even if you do not really know who this driver is, you gotta admit, this is one hell of a badass livery that we got right there. I mean, because it's literally an American flag on wheels. Ain't that some cool shit? Anyways, get back to the back of this car, guys. I mean, you can see right there all the stats right there. Don't know why there's a big space between the C and the A and the C and the O, but heck, you know, I don't know whose geographist was that, but that clearly was odd. But anyways, I'm going to kick off this diecast review, the official unboxing of J.R. Hildebrand's 2022 Homes for the Troops car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and as you guys can see, we do got a little bit of a quality issue going on with the green light. It kind of looks like what looks like a reminiscent of a melted bomb pop, as if I had to describe it. I mean, you got some big smear paints right here, so sadly, it looks like Greenlight Collectibles quality doesn't look too good on this, but heck, you know, I did pick this up in St. Petersburg, and you know, with the with how bright and vibrant, you know, the freaking you know, racetrack is, I guess I got blinded by it because clearly I did not sell what that big paint flaw was. But you see, look at it, it seemed to drip it down where the freaking almost looks like a bad like a washer fluid or something. It's like, hey, that's some cheap knockoff Walmart shit you got right there. But I do like that clear blue right there on the arrow screen. Looks really cool. And look at that, Chevrolet logos that are actually painted compared to what you get for NASCAR Authentics and the window banners. But getting back to this car, guys, this car might look a little familiar because you guys know Santino Ferrucci is making a return in this car, but not with the 11, the number 14, because the 11 I think is actually with what was it, Sato's car for this year with Ganassi. So God, that'd be cool seeing Sato if he gets his third. But Santino Ferrucci drove this car, is driving this car for 2023. But we can't talk about him before we talk about J.R. Hildebrand. As you guys know, J.R. Hildebrand always finds a way to race his way into the Indy 500. And it was really cool that actually what happened, as you guys know, like last year with AJ Foyt Racing, the 11 car was kind of like an experimental ride. So they had, I guess, was it like Kyle Kirkwood or was it Tatiana Calderon that was driving the road course races? It's one of those two. I know they went back and forth between the 11 and the 14, but for the ovals, J.R. Hildebrand was actually supposed to run a part-time schedule with these guys in the 11. And he only did that for 2 races because, well, you know, let's talk about his run that he had at Texas. He ran pretty well. I mean, wasn't really the best, but he did make it out of that race, you know, unharmed. And then you got this car right here that qualified in the Indy 500, which, I mean, it was pretty easy. There was no cars that were bumped, to my knowledge, but which does suck because that does take away some of the fun for what these Indy 500 speed weeks that we have, but or the great month of May, as you know, everyone calls it. My lord, just so freaking cool, guys. This was so cool that they brought back this, and you can see more paint smears right there. God, this thing is melting so bad. Someone get this bitch in a freezer. But I love the painted blue. You see the bright blue for the you know, the stars and stripes. So freaking cool. Homes for Our Troops, which is actually supplied by ABC Supply, which is so cool. As you guys know, they were a big title sponsor for the AJ Foyt for like the early 2010s and such. But just actually, they've been around for quite a while, like even back to the early 2000s. So they've been a long-time sponsor, and it's so cool that they brought back you know, a partial sponsorship with AJ Foyt because heck, they have history with them. Let's just say that. But you see, we do got ourselves a logo that probably should be censored now because that's the main reason why J.R. Hildebrand, Rocket or Rocket, where you want to call it, they just unfortunately where they were a sketchy company and they didn't pay their bills, and yeah. That's the main reason why J.R. Hildebrand did not run the rest of the ovals. Because, yeah, the sponsor was a bust. Let's just say that, to my knowledge. But I love the story behind this car because you got just literally, I mean, look at this. I didn't even realize as well, guys, the freaking front window, the front plates of this are different colors. I didn't even realize that. So you got red right here and blue right there. That's awesome. And this sponsor literally says sex on it with Sexton. We got sex on a car. That's funny. That's why Indy cars are cool. You can have alcohol sponsorships, energy drink sponsors, CBD sponsors, and even sex. Goddamn, IndyCar diecasts are awesome. But you see, guys, metal chassis diecast with rubber tires. Can't beat that. The Indy 500 tires, which I wish they went back to white. Don't get me wrong, the red is cool, but can't really see it as much and doesn't make the Firestone tires pronounced. Plus, we'll love to see the printing on both sides. That's only something you get on the 118s. So, Greenlight, if you're listening to this, I know you are a smaller company, but quality control has got to be a little bit better, all right? Otherwise, the criticism will start rocking and rolling for y'all because you guys know me. I don't hold back on criticism when it comes to diecast quality. So, yeah. But anyways, this is probably a diecast I would absolutely 110 and 12% recommend because when I got this car at St. Petersburg, all right, which was a good, I think, like a good 6 or 7 months after this diecast was released, there was a lot of them. I can't really tell how many of these are going to be left, but if you're going to be out the market to get this car, especially during the 500 weekend, good luck. It's probably going to sell and sell out fast because, come on, this cannot look any more badass. The stars and stripes on a freaking modern day Indy car, you can't get any more badass than that, man. But yeah, I think JR Hildebrand finished 14th in this car or 12th, one of those races. But nothing really, anything to remember. But heck, you know, we can all just remember JR Hildebrand. What happened in 2011 for the Indy 500, and yeah, that right there will actually lead up into actually what my next IndyCar diecast review is, especially if you guys are familiar with Bump Day. I'll give you a hint. It's 2011 Indy 500 Bump Day, so definitely going to be an interesting IndyCar review, and hope you guys are enjoying this IndyCar reviews, because heck, I am just a big fan of IndyCar as you guys are. This is actually now going to be my 10th year watching IndyCars, so pretty darn cool how everything is coming down full circle with that. But hope you guys are enjoying this content, and feel free to comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review of the JR Hildebrand 2022 Homes for the Troops, ABC Supply Company, Chevrolet for AJ Foyt. Comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB. I'll see you guys next time on another diecast review, and America, baby.